everyone, my name is Preeti Kantasaria and I'm currently a senior studying Industrial and Systems Engineering at Rutgers University, and in addition to that I'm involved in a number of things on campus, including Engineers Without Borders, where we develop community-based engineering solutions all around the world, and also I've done research in the past on drones. I wanted to share a little bit more about my experience here at the university and how I really found my path, and I would be remiss if I told that story without talking about the mentors that helped me along the way. To start out, 4 years ago, when I was first thinking about attending Rutgers and when I finally chose it, I was really afraid about attending such a big university. I had gone to a big high school and I understood the feeling of being lost or being left out because I wasn't sure what my path was, and I didn't want to experience that at Rutgers when everything mattered so much for my future career. Since Rutgers is a big university, it was a valid fear to have, but now I realize that I had a lot more resources in place than I even knew I did at the time. So the first big resource was my sister. She was already a senior at the university and she was really helpful in helping me understand the bus system and what's the best way to get to classes, and she'd feed me pancakes on Sunday morning. But that wasn't the support I really needed at that time. It was helpful, but what I really needed to know was how I'd find my path in engineering. And so what she did is she helped me find someone in engineering that I could count on. That ended up being through the Society of Women Engineers Leader Loaner program, or the SWELL program. So SWELL really allowed me to connect with Lana, who was a junior in industrial engineering at the time. So she had experience in the major that I was interested in as well, and she also had internship experience, and she knew all about what are the best places to study on campus, where can I get help when I need tutoring, and she really helped me find out and answer all those engineering-based questions that I didn't think that I would be able to get support from anywhere else. And funny enough, we're actually going to be ending up working together at Deloitte next year. In addition, I got a lot of help through Dr. Luxhoy, who was the undergraduate director in the ISC department at the time. And so even though he was a really busy man and he had a lot of things to do, he always made time when I would drop by his office to ask him questions or talk about concerns I had. He really made that time for me and he advocated for me. In addition, we did research together, so that was another really fruitful relationship I made just by reaching out to a professor. If it hadn't been for Lana and Dr. Luxhoy, I honestly don't know where I would have ended up at the university. They really fundamentally shaped how I was able to work my way through, and I realized that not everyone would have that experience coming in, and I wanted to make that experience real for everyone. And so I became a mentor to 4 girls my sophomore year who were all in the honors college and studying engineering, and I was able to help them a lot with things like leadership positions and extracurriculars. In the end, they all did really well. They're actually all vice presidents or presidents of the clubs that they were interested in freshman year, so it's been really awesome to see them flourish and to share some of the experiences I had to help them succeed in the end. In the years since, I've had a bunch of mentees from all different majors. I'm talking packaging, biomedical engineering, electrical and computer engineering, and all throughout this experience, I didn't really know what I would be able to share with them, but I found that they really just wanted to hear the things that I wanted to hear coming in. They wanted to hear about where they can get support if they needed help in a class. They wanted to know about where they could find other mentors in a major of interest. They wanted to know how I scored my internships and if I could help them find theirs. Those were all things that I was willing and prepared to do. So I helped them with their resumes. I often helped create 4-year plans for their schedules. And throughout those years, we ended up bonding through other things. So we even attended conferences together, met on the road sometimes, and we grew together as mentor-mentee, but also as friends. So if I've had any legacy here at Rutgers, it's by being a mentor. By sharing my experiences with others, I've been able to allow others to enrich their experiences even further at the university. And this is not something that's exclusive only to me. Off the top of my head, I can think of 10 to 12 mentorship programs that exist. If you're worried about finding your path at Rutgers, kind of like I was 4 years ago, just know that there's a bunch of people that are there to help you navigate your path. Thank you.